This is the building targeted by Ukrainians on their devastating New Year's Eve strike. It was, as you can see, a substantial school building where hundreds of Russian mobilised soldiers are thought to have gathered to celebrate the evening. This is the same building viewed from a satellite before and now after the attack. And filmed from this point here, we can have a look at footage taken in the immediate aftermath. As you can see, the missile strike left very little of the building, just smoking piles of rubble. This is the weapon Ukraine used to make the attack, a US-supplied HIMARS high-mobility artillery rocket system. It is extraordinarily accurate within 5 to 10 metres, and it let the Ukrainians destroy their target here in Makiivka within Russian-held territory from miles away. Unusually, Russia has admitted the attack happened, but appears to have downplayed it, saying only 63 soldiers had died. That is disputed by Ukraine and Russian military bloggers. One former FSB agent and high-profile blogger, Igor Sirkin, claimed that the number of dead and wounded runs into many hundreds. And he says, our generals never learn from their mistakes. On independent Russian media, one soldier's wife is quoted as saying that the wounded had to walk to hospital, some of them naked. Another wife said some of the dead were torn to pieces by the blast and there was practically nothing left of their bodies. Russian politicians are calling for military heads to roll over the strike, including Member of Parliament Sergei Moronyov, who's demanded criminal liability for any officers who, he says, allowed the concentration of military personnel in an unprotected building. Ukraine claims 400 Russian soldiers died in the HIMARS attack, and it says it'll continue attacking more high-value targets.
Well, there has in fact been an update from Russia's defence ministry on that. They have now acknowledged that 89 Russian servicemen died in that Makiivka attack. They also say that officials responsible for the tragedy, which is being investigated, will be held to account, and go on to say that unauthorised use of personal mobile phones was responsible for the incident, which allowed Ukrainian forces to pinpoint their location. The latest there from Russia's defence ministry.